laid back.
So, fucking episode 2, season 2.
Episode 2, season 2 of the Gin and Juice podcast. Cheers to that. Make sure you got your gins. Cheers. Nikki.
This is really close to me.
Getting unfollowed.
By who?
Just like friends and that.
Oh.
Is it that big of a deal?
No.
Do you feel like people should, like, when you unfollow someone and you've got like a relationship with them, like your friends, acquaintances or whatever, do you think that you should owe them an explanation before? No.
No, I feel like people are so hung up on the idea that you owe it to someone, especially if they're your friends, to follow them. If I don't like your content, I'm not going to follow you.
So you would follow a friend and then unfollow them in like a month's time if you thought that their content didn't fit with your visual aesthetic of how you want to see someone's...
I like it. I mean, like, there's so many people that... Oh, that nearly came out of my mouth, who I was going to say, but there's so many people that I've had to mute because that's the easiest way to get rid of you at the moment, because you would be the type to message me and say, hey, why did you unfollow me? Does that not bring you embarrassment?
Are you not embarrassed?
Do you not feel something typing those words? If you have seen that someone's unfollowed you or not followed, is your life not happening? Is there not bigger things to be worrying about and doing?
I done a little bit of an unfollowing spree the other day, and I got messaged by somebody. It's always the way, innit? When you do a little clear out, you always get messaged by the people that you've cleared out. And they won't be direct. It'll be a very subtle. It'll be a subtle, like, hey, how you doing kind of thing. Hope all's well.
But how do they even know?
I don't know.
Scary.
I think some people have the apps.
There's apps to know.
Yeah,
That's
there's apps.
Scary.
And it was one of those, so what is the like, what are we talking about here? And I just had that feeling of, I know you're messaging me to see if I've actually made a mistake. I haven't. I haven't, actually.
Oh,
do you know what I've got into the habit of doing? Yeah. This is really bad. But you know how people can like message you? If I know someone's going to ask me something by DM, someone that I follow, because obviously like we can follow acquaintances and stuff as well. We don't want to know everything. Like we don't have to answer everything. So what I'll do is when it goes into my inbox, be like, hi Jordan, just wanted to ask something, like whatever. I'd be like, oh yeah, what is it? Restrict their account, quick.
So what does that do? That
it takes them
from...
Yes, it takes them into the message requests box so I can see what they're questioning me on and they won't see that I've read it. It's my favourite pastime.
That's genius.
It's my favourite pastime because then I don't have to... I'm very aware that this angle literally makes me look like a beached whale.
Same, and I'm just like, oh, I've turned around.
And there's I'm looking... If you see me look up here, it's because I'm looking on the monitor, and oh my God, there's no amount of angle. It's not...
Oh my God.
Okay,
so what have I got to do? Just lose 10 pounds? Okay,
and here I am in an active wear, sportswear, when we have over a month left until we can actually go to gyms. Less than a month, actually. But no, it's become my favourite pastime because... people just ask for a lot, and I feel like you should have the ability to preview what they say before you reply.
Right, and I'm going to use that from now on.
Yeah.
I got a message the other day. Some guy was asking me to do something for his platform, whatever. I was like, yeah, cool. Then he asked me for my number, and I just thought, what do you need my number for?
Yeah, we can socialise on these messages right here.
And then because I didn't answer the part where he asked for my number, he said, it's like no big deal. So if it's no big deal, why did you ask for it anyway? First of all. Secondly, I feel like most of these platforms provide the number service anyway, in terms of you can call someone on Instagram, you can send voice notes, you could send files, you can WeTransfer my emails there. Like, what more do you need why do you need that part of me? Why?
Yeah.
You're right. He got a bit, you can
touchy.
tell that the conversation...
And it's like you can't escape from it. You can't air it because you've opened it and they're then going to carry on messaging you, which is why I'm just like, if someone even just says hello to me... I say hi back and then restrict it because I'm just like, okay, where is this going? And like, I can't be asked with pointless conversation with stating the obvious
Yeah.
and doing something that I don't really want to do, but I also have this complex of I don't want to be rude. So I'd rather you just think, well, now my cover's blown because now you know what it is that I've been doing.
It's not even that. I think people just are being stupid on purpose. I posted on my IG story, send beats, and then I put my email.
Sorry, I'm just taking my phone off vibrate because that's just going to go crazy. Yeah, go on.
Someone asked me, I uploaded a picture saying, send beats to this email, yeah? Someone's replied to the story and like, yo, and I'm like, hello, have you sent the beats? Like, what? I didn't say that, but that's what they were replying to, so I'm assuming that you've sent it over and you're just saying, hi, check your email. That's what I thought was going to happen. He's like, do you need beats? I thought, what the fuck?
Like, where have you been?
What? So you've replied to the actual post I've posted requesting that you send beats to this email. Then you ask me, do I need beats?
What planet are you on?
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
This is why you just need to implement.
Like, what the fuck?
You just need to implement.
It really makes me
restrict
sick
the
sometimes
accounts
because I just don't understand that. Maybe you're just trying to start a weird conversation, but if that's the case, just start a normal conversation. Then from there, I'll be able to tell you whether I'm interested in speaking to you or not. I think it's nice if people can get straight to the point. But that was just stupid.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. It completely eradicates those kind of situations from happening.
Yeah.
Message, request, decide whether you want to reply back at your own discretion. Move into the general inbox, do what you need to do, restrict them again.
See ya.
It's a constant flow. Really straightforward.
Okay, so Katie Price posted something the other day, or she spoke about the fact that people should be actually verified, like full license or passport confirmation that you're a real human being.
Yeah, so this is to something to do with like battling trolling.
Yes.
And there is this petition that's going, and I think she's joined forces with maybe like an MP to help combat trolling and online bullying by making sure that any of these apps that you sign up to stop these fake accounts. Any of these apps that you sign up to, you have to provide proof of identification, passport, etc.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to set up an account on Insta. There's some people that think that that is absolutely barbaric, but I completely agree with her.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, you've got people out here saying the wildest things and getting away with it because nobody knows who they are. But if I knew that you were John from 11 No Star Street, you're pissed. Because what you just said about, I don't know, me when I broke my leg or some shit, I'm coming for you, John. If I'm that sensitive and I care that much, I'm coming for you.
This is the thing, like trolls have literally gotten away with murder.
Seriously.
How do they continuously get away with murder when it comes to creating not just these fake profiles, but some people, a multitude of fake profiles to target individuals? There's this one woman, this one girl in particular, that has literally targeted so many people that I know, including myself. Every now she'll make fake accounts. She'll send messages being like, you effing ugly bitch.
Who is she?
I know her name.
Who is she?
Like, she literally blatant, like, she says what her name is. Somebody went to confront her, and I think there was an altercation, and apparently she's, according to what it is that I've seen online, she's got mental health issues. But not touching
what I mean?
Yeah. But I just think that if that is the case, and she is obsessively hurling abuse at somebody, like, that's not fair, because she does, like, I could probably name about 10 to 15 people that I know personally that she does the same stuff to. And that is everything. Like, she hurls abuse. And I just think that by enabling the ability to put in your identification, your IP address is linked to that said, site or whatever, you'll be able to determine better and completely specifically pinpoint the person. I mean, there's always going to be loopholes, I think. It's one of those things. That's why it's effed in a way, because they always find a way. But I don't see how that situation could be seen as anything other than a good thing, because she's had it bad. Harvey's had it bad. I mean, obviously he doesn't, experience the wrath first-handedly, but she does.
Yeah. And obviously mum protecting him,
Of course.
It's heavy. But I was going to say the lady that was hurling abuse at you, obviously we don't know her backstory if she has carers or not, but if she did have carers, they should be monitoring her internet usage and what she is and isn't doing. That's why I tutted, because I just thought, why is somebody not helping her? And also, if she's got mental health issues, who's to say that she doesn't find out where any of you guys live and takes this to the next level? It's been in the news many times before that people do this.
This is true.
So again,
they definitely need to do something about it, because it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem. The internet could be so much more of a safer space and a more positive space if they tackled the online trolling and the bullying and just the racism and just the negative standpoint that comes with social media. But I just think, like, these apps can do something about it. Why aren't they?
Because it's entertainment. It's whatever it's selling. If you're a big time influencer and you got your haters in the comments, it's then causing more people to be in your comments, and the traffic, the engagement, everything's drawing people in and making them stay on their phones a lot longer. I'm ashamed to say it, but sometimes when I see a post on TikTok or something, I often go to the comments because I want to see what someone said, because to me it don't make sense. I want to see if somebody else feels the same way. And you see a lot of hateful shit in there. And you see a lot of positive stuff as well. Sometimes there is a balance and sometimes there isn't. I think you have to just know what you want from the internet and go for it. So again, on TikTok, I follow things that are food, home in Americans they say decor. Decor.
What do we say? Decor. Home decor.
Home decor.
Whatever it is.
Home decor. Yeah, so the decor and animals. Fucking cat TikTok is huge.
Oh.
Be happy. Do you know what I mean? Watch a cat run into a glass window.
I'm not here for animal content.
She
Like, why am I going to sit here and watch a dog jump in the air?
I watched a fucking dog.
Why am I watching foxes rustling in a bin bag? I don't care.
Seriously?
I don't give a.
Okay, but I saw a dog on a skateboard and he was really moving his legs on the skateboard and he was swerving it, and like, it was a bulldog as well.
I'm just like, really?
So we're on two different TikTok forms here, but I'm just saying
there is positive stuff out there.
There
is what we're trying to say. Ultimately, in a nutshell.
In a big fat nut.
But I don't think. I think that I think a lot more people need to get behind it. It's good that it's getting the attention that it deserves, and I hope something gets done. Will it get done?
Probably not. Are we going out on the 21st of June? Probably not.
Do you actually think we're not?
Oh, fuck no. He's going to say, all right, guys, we're not going anywhere. And then we're all going to be like,
we have to stay indoors because we weren't following the guidelines, and you were going out into Hyde Park, meeting friends, and it is simply not on. So
oh my God.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have to go back into tier 4 and
fucking 4. And the kids fucked us up.
Are fucked. Stay indoors, don't stay indoors, stay outside.
Cash has been clipped.
Protect the NHS.
Yeah.
The 21st of June is literally sounding like a dream.
The biggest myth. Yeah.
And literally the biggest myth. The thing is because we have been played. We've been played by
like
the
fucking
gov.
piano. Yeah.
We've been played like a piano.
Yeah.
We are in a quartet.
Yeah.
Literally.
He's the fucking
maestro. Was it orchestra?
We're the
Maestro?
orchestra. He's the maestro.
That's it.
Yeah. We got that.
That's how. Like, we've put so much faith into the
fucking
gov.
haven't. I ain't gonna lie. I've been buying outfits because I know, regardless of what he says, I'm going out and I'm gonna look cute when I go out. I'm going places. I don't give a fuck.
Regardless of the 21st?
Regardless, I'll be going out. I'm not gonna reveal my location.
I genuinely think that if they don't let people out and they try and put restrictions back in after they've said a date,
there should be a rebellion.
Hell will break loose. Yeah. And that's fact. 100%. Because I think the second that you start putting numbers and days to things and people are like looking forward to that date in particular,
it's like a birthday, isn't it? And it's so funny that his birthday is relatively close to that day.
Is it?
Yeah. I think it's like 2 days before or 2 days after. Yeah. But anyway, regardless of whether it's his birthday or not, I'm sure he can rent out a space while we're all still
my man don't care.
Doors.
He'll go and do his thing.
People will still be in his house.
Yeah. No, 100%. No. They're the worst for it. They don't follow their own gov guidelines.
Right.
Let alone anything else.
Exactly.
Bye. But yeah, no, I think it's if we don't get... Listen, put it this way. I've already booked an outdoor seated area on the week of the 12th of April.
Oh, the ending of
the
April.
Bank.
Oh, you booked
the outdoor.
Outdoors.
Yeah.
Cute.
On that Friday.
I've booked a rooftop, bottomless brunch, honey. I'll be getting pissed. So if I do fall off the side of the roof, God for fucking bid. I'm sorry, but if I do fall very drunk, then it will be on top of a rooftop. So yeah.
And it will be done in style.
Bottomless, baby.
It's the only way to go.
I plan to wear a fuck off outfit. Yeah.
Can't make it fucking work, honey.
So as long as April happens, I mean, just one day.
I think after the April, after April 12th, it's going to be a downhill spiral.
I think he's going to give us what he gave us last year, just a toe in.
So we get like 5 days and then we get locked back in again. It's not going to happen.
And then groups of 6.
Like it cannot, like he can't let us out for us to come back in again.
Yeah.
We will go into meltdown.
Yeah. Because even like people that I work with have been saying, I can't do it. I can't. I just want to. And I'm like to them, you can actually go and get a hotel, like take a couple nights off. And they're like, what? It's not the same of walking around, going to whatever restaurant you want.
Doing pub crawls.
Doing a pub crawl, going to a museum. It's a library. Whatever they want to do, they can't do them things. So, yeah. But, yeah, I just don't think it's going to happen.
Peak times.
And then you've got to be approved that you've been jabbed up before you can actually get into certain places. So Cyprus, for example, they've already said 2 jabs, then quarantine, then we'll let you have a walk around Cyprus. So I'm not actually getting a holiday because I'm going to go there.
We're definitely not going to Cyprus, that's for damn sure. Listen, whatever countries want to do, obviously that's on them.
Yeah.
But like it just feels like it's against basic human rights to try and tell someone like you're actually discriminating someone because they don't have a jab. It's a form of discrimination. And I feel like because of these sort of implications, I feel like it could lead to a bigger picture of discrimination on whether you've been jabbed or not. Because I feel like already there is a little bit of a divide between those that are on the fence, the people that are taking it, and those that aren't taking it. Those that aren't and those that are, they're always a bit like,
I mean,
having that kind of conversation.
You would love to think so, but because fear sells more than anything, there's going to be a lot of people that are like, well,
and it's judge, and that's when the judge, and that's when the judging comes, and that's when were you not gonna? And then you start, and then it's that thing of being made to feel like if you've made that decision, you're then labelled as selfish, or you're then this, or you're then that. What about if people can't get jobs because of it, and blah, 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 blah. Like, I feel like it could be the start of opening up a cobweb of issues. I hope it doesn't. I hope I'm not foreseeing this, and I'm not putting this on my Insta story in 2023 saying, look, I predicted it. But I kind of see it going like that.
Yeah. So do I. I'm laughing because I'm just over it. You know when you laugh because you're angry, because if you don't, you'll cry. Not that I'll cry at this stage, but can you remember the first lockdown? As scary as it was.
I had fun.
It was fun. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
That's where our love first started, actually.
Yeah, lockdown 1.0.
Yeah, 1.0. And here we are, 3.4.
Whatever this lockdown is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm on the pod. Welcome to the pod.
Woohoo!
That's what we love.
We love to see it.
Love it.
We love to hear it. So you haven't been drinking?
No, I haven't really been drinking. Shouts out to
McQueen and the Violet
Queen
Fog.
and the Violet Fog.
Wiz Khalifa's drink.
Oh, shout out to Wiz. I used to be a massive Wiz Khalifa fan, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I've been a bit sober this year.
Why?
Like, I've had 1-2 drinks. Like, I have 1-2 here now. I'm just trying to get, like, healthy again.
Is it?
Like, last year I was just living reckless.
With the drinking?
Yeah. Just
You
generally
love it,
just living
like,
Let
reckless.
me tell you, I've never met a drinker like Scully.
Quite like Scully.
He knows how to drink.
I love drinking.
He can outdrink pretty much anybody.
This is it.
This
Like,
is it.
I like drinking.
And this is where
I
my
like
problem
drinking a lot.
lies.
Yeah, like, and it's like, I don't really get hangovers. I don't like
Astonishing.
have adverse effects from drinking, but like, it just makes me like I woke up this morning, I went for a run. Like, I can't do that when I'm drinking. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
Because I don't get hangovers, but I just, you don't have effort after drinking. It's like,
the
funny.
sluggish feeling.
Yeah.
I hate that too.
So it's
Do you know
wrong.
what? Especially because of the industry that we work in, and because we can go to so many events, the booze is free, there's food that is free.
Yeah.
I think
And
that
it's not fucking carrot sticks, is it?
it's not carrot sticks. You're getting mini
It's always
Wagyu
sliders.
burgers.
Yeah. Always sliders.
It's always
yeah.
a slider and some
Beef
chips.
slider burger. Yeah. And it's like, come on,
And it's
man.
like
Mac and
it's
cheese.
it's masses of everything. And I think one of the key things for us is that control.
Yeah,
and that's
discipline
what's
and
hard, because
control.
I feel like even me sometimes when I go out and it might be like a Tuesday night and there's an event on, there's the booze there, you start drinking and then it's like, right, what time does tape open? And I'm like, it's a fucking Tuesday.
Why have you got work tomorrow?
And that's the thing, everyone has work. They're just going in
they just
hungover,
go.
Like,
But I can't do that. The people
no,
that do
trust
that
me, my
are
work can. My work can.
champions.
I see them all the time. Obviously not for the last year, but like, I just see it so much, like people going out, like you're saying, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you're like, what about work? And they said, don't worry about it. Hold it down. And then they're wondering why they're grumpy at their desk. It's because you're out licked all the time. Like I really enjoy drinking, yeah, but I also enjoy not drinking. Like,
But do you not find that I stopped drinking for like 6 months before lockdown 1.0. And I found like there was, when I told my friends that I was stopping doing it because I was like concentrating on work, I was looking after my health, and also I just didn't like going to places, drinking, and then just feeling invincible. Like I didn't like that feeling, because the next day people would be like, oh, like you look at you dancing and da-da-da-da, and I'd feel so cringed
anxiety.
out. I have the anxiety.
Hangxiety,
So
that's
the
what it's called.
hangxiety.
That's the one.
I get that. But I found that when I told some of my friends that I'm not going to be drinking for a while, I feel like there was a bit like, oh, like, they know me for being the fun George, the drinker, and I encourage the party to go on. Did you find that when you...
Yeah, definitely. Especially because my reputation as a presenter is known as like, oh, he's a guy who can do any show drunk. Like, he'll turn up drunk and he'll do it drunk and he'll be professional, it'll be fine, but he'll be licked. Like, but I think people who really know me know that I'm mad anyway. Like, I don't need alcohol to be mad. Like, I'm just mad. So alcohol doesn't add or detract to anything. I think alcohol just makes me more sloppy.
Really?
Like, I just have worse balance. Like, I don't feel like I'm any louder. I don't feel like I'm any funnier. I don't think I have any more fun. Like, I think I'm the same sober as drunk. I just have worse balance. So, like, I'm just like, I don't actually need it. I enjoy drinking.
You
That's
do
the thing.
lose it, don't you? Because if you've been sitting down drinking for a while, like as we are going to do if outside does open, when we do stand up to leave, we're all going to be fucked.
I have fallen down in public places from being so licked. And that's why I have to stop.
This is it. Like, you can't control yourself. It's not the same. Like, You do have fun
See
times
that?
though,
I'm
innit? So
sorry.
it's like,
We're gonna have fun regardless.
where's the first place we're going when outside opens up?
Well, to a rooftop.
Mm.
Yeah, a bottomless rooftop.
Have you planned anywhere for April 12th onwards?
Nah, to the gym. That's what I'm going.
Really?
That's easier.
No, I
that's really
cannot
good.
wait
3
until the gym's
months.
open.
Yeah, I need to get onto it so I can go on some nice holidays, take some nice pics this year. That's about it. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to drink too much. I'm just trying to live
Coast.
life easy.
Yeah.
Gin's
When summer
quite
comes,
a
though.
good alcohol though for drinking
If you do
Yeah,
decide to
calorie
drink.
light.
Yeah,
No
no
calories.
calories. Yeah.
But it's a depressant.
Not with Fanta.
Sorry.
It's a depressant.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, Mother's Ruin, innit?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
We've
gin's-
basically
Wow.
built a podcast on depression.
by accident.
By accident.
Fucking hell.
Shit. We're gonna have to rethink the whole fucking structure.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wiz Khalifa though.
Tequila
I was just
and juice.
have you guys seen that trend that's going around now on Twitter of like showing me a picture of you 10 years ago?
Oh yeah.
So I just got out my pictures of 10 years ago. I had all
A
these
picture
club
of you and
pictures.
Wiz Khalifa.
No.
Oh.
But like I did dress like it was snapbacks, Jordans,
Oh yeah.
checkered shirt. Like
Chinos.
that was no chinos. It was jeans back then. I used to love a jeans. I don't wear jeans no more, but I used to love jeans
Oh.
those times. And I was really influenced by Wiz Khalifa and Currency. Definitely smoked a lot.
Have you
of
had
weed.
this before?
No.
Oh yeah.
Having it.
Yeah, welcome to the
Smooth
family.
shit,
it's
yeah.
smooth, yeah. I think maybe.
Also, I'm Ugandan. Our national drink is a type of gin.
Oh, wait, you work in music, innit?
Yeah.
So how has the music industry been over the past year? How have you found
They're
it?
still getting money. They're still making money.
Really?
So it's open. I like
I
the
felt
cork.
like
that
I
goes
was
back
really
on.
going to learn something just then, sorry. He took a real good sniff. and
Emmett,
he
I
said-
thought
It does smell good. It
the
smells good. It
undertones.
smells-
What are you getting?
Yeah.
Is it a
smells
berry?
smooth.
Is it a oak?
Nah, it's definitely not an oak or berry.
It's just a
What's the gin
fucking
made from,
plastic
though?
can.
What's the
Listen.
gin made from?
Boy, I
It's
need to
definitely
Google.
strong.
100%, yeah.
I think I could drink that straight.
Oh, don't.
Oh, nice. I'm
We're
not going
trying to
to.
promote good health here.
Oh, you're drinking it right now with Fanta?
Yeah, I know.
If it was really Wiz Khalifa's
No,
thing, you
no.
drink it with orange juice. That's what he likes
okay,
to
that's
do, you know?
that's fan.
Yeah.
This is all we had. Otherwise, I'd drink gin with soda water. You know that I would. That's my thing. Music industry over the past year, they're still making money.
Yeah, they're still making money. It still goes on. I was late to this podcast for the listeners because I was working. Work has got me in a chokehold still. In fact, as soon as we're done, I need to go back to doing some work. Like, I need to have a call at like 5:30. Like, stuff is still moving, innit? Like, so it's a weird one because you want to rest as much as you can. I started a new job over lockdown as well. Like, so you want to rest
Congrats.
as much as you can. Thank you. But like at the same time, you have to keep going. Like at times when you don't want to work, at times you want to nap and be like, oh, I'm finished. Like, you just got to go back to the grind because like work is still going on. There's other people relying on me. I'm in part of the process for this artist and that artist. It's just like, come on, man. Like,
Oh my god! So, what is your specific job role?
do I want to say I'm a consultant. I'm a consultant for
Wow.
a major music label.
Yay!
That's what I'll say. I won't be more specific. Thank you. I won't be more specific, but yeah, like
No, that's sick.
I make things tick in it, like, and it's alright.
Because we wanted to get you on to chat to you about something that Nikki
About
saw.
how we all flipping met anyway. We all
Yeah.
met on Represent Radio.
Well, yeah, that's one
you
thing.
know?
Woo!
So we're all connected through music.
But with music, TikTok.
Yes.
I've just started
Yeah.
doing TikTok. You know, I just did my first TikTok.
How
You
is
can
it?
both
Feeling
repost
it?
that. You can both repost that to me. I literally just did my first TikTok. Like on the way here, I was like, you know what, I might as well just try this TikTok thing.
While you're walking.
Yeah, literally. Like, well, on the train.
As it goes, and you, because in your podcast you was talking about like the music industry and
How TikTok's affecting
how
it.
TikTok's affecting it and the want and the craving to go viral and whether that is affecting the way that music is made and the music industry as a whole.
TikTok is part of everyone's rollout now. So you can make
Oh,
a song.
is it?
You can make a song. Like, this isn't people just telling me this, yeah? This is like me ascertaining this from watching people.
Yeah.
Like Cardi B's latest track, Up, cool track, da-da-da-da.
It's everywhere.
But like, she's made it so it can be played on TikTok. Like, you can tell it's supposed to be on TikTok. It's up, then it's done. She's got the little dance and da-da-da. Come on, man. Like, I know you've seen what WAP did. You want to replicate that by having another TikTok hit, and it's cool. But TikTok is now part of the rollout. Everybody's like, I need my song, I need my tune to have a challenge. needs to have a catchy dance. It needs to have a hook that can be repeated. All of this stuff, like. I think before it was radio, right? So you had a radio hit. Then you had a YouTube hit. Oh, the video's got to be sick. Now it's TikTok.
Do you reckon, like, if you're like proper fixated on like that wanting to be something that happens, does it take away from the authenticity of the track, or are you like over analyzing something to make, like, by forcing it? Are you forcing it?
I think so. It's literally butter on both sides of the bread, because you have. Not gonna say that Cardi is a phenomenal artist. That's someone's album that I want to listen to. I'm being honest.
I like her first album, by the way. Actually,
Invasion of Privacy. I like that.
Not the first
that was solid.
album, but I'm just gonna say, speaking generally, she's not someone that I'm gonna listen to the whole thing from start to finish and be like, that was a solid body of work. Do you know what I mean? I would listen to Ari Lennox and say that. Preference. But she's doing it, like you said, for TikTok. So her music loses its authenticity. And to me, it's just a money drill for her. This is what this is now. I'm just generating money. But
I think it's different and it's difficult when you're a pop artist. I think if you're an art, like Ari's an R&B artist, and I don't think she has any preconceptions about being number one and charting here and da-da-da-da. Cardi's done all that stuff. So when the label give you that shiny big new deal, they're saying, you've done this, we want you to do this again. They're not giving you that deal to like now go and make the music you've made before.
Or what you want.
You've made more money. No, you can make what you want, but it has to have results, because the money they've given you, everyone forgets that the label deal is somewhat of a loan. Like, you have to recoup,
you have to
right?
you have to pay them back for what it is that they're...
And it's not even that you have to recoup, but like, if you don't recoup, you don't get another deal, because you technically, they gave you money and you didn't make it back. So it's like, Cardi's already done this. She's gone diamond with Bodak Yellow. She's had this number one hit. This is streamed for this long. So she wants another hit. She's been out of the game for a year or so. In her mind, she's like, how do I have another hit? You look on TikTok, you see everyone's having hits off TikTok. Of course you can be like, cool, I need a TikTok hit. I don't think Ari plays by the same rules, because she doesn't have to. Like, she might have a song by New Apartment, which can do well on TikTok. Yeah. But she, like, that just happened to take off, because people are like, oh, I've got a new apartment, this makes sense, let me put it towards it. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it should, because the amount of decor I see on fucking TikTok, it's incredible.
Is that your bag on TikTok? Do you like...
I love decor.
You like,
Am I saying decor now? I am. I'm saying decor.
Cool. I get
it. Decor. Oh, I was like, what, is this an artist or something? I like decor. I was like, oh, okay, maybe this is a...
Decor. I used to like changing rooms myself, yeah? Bit of Lawrence Lawyer and Bowen. Is that my man, yeah? The frilly collar. Well, you don't remember my man on BBC? Changing Rooms. I swear it was Changing Rooms.
Oh my God, yeah, and the big hair.
Yeah,
oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, come on. You're both looking at me like you know who he was.
No, it took a second to register.
He's not someone that I was addicted to, do you know what I mean?
No. Changing Rooms banged. What are you on about?
No.
Was that what? Was that Thursday nights? Friday nights?
No, but yeah.
Come on. Yeah, him. What was the one with Alan Titchmarsh when they changed up your garden? That one was lit. Garden Force. Ground Force? Ground Force? Something like that. It was hard. That was hard.
Yeah, there was... Yeah, he his son went to my school, and I remember there was a moment where he was walking around the school prior to his son being enrolled, and we literally all just looked down and went, that's Alan Titchmarsh. It was a great moment. You know? Alan Titchmarsh's son went to your school. Yes.
Alan Titchmarsh should make a TikTok. I reckon he could have a resurgence if he made a TikTok of him. 1 minute videos of him doing up gardens.
Or doing up plastic plants.
But there's so many amazing plant people on there. I don't think he'd stand a chance, I'm not going to lie.
There's one guy I follow from like Chicago or something like that? This random like middle-aged black guy. I think his name's Derek. Can't remember his name. I think he's literally called something like Plant Derek.
Does he have ducks?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But he just walks around his garden like feeding them, and like he's just like, hey people, thanks for joining me today. I'm gonna feed my plants. Yeah, and
that's what I love about TikTok is anybody can blow from it. Like and I feel like that's stuff. I feel like TikTok is real. I suppose. I don't know. I kind of want to say like inclusive in a way.
No, it is.
Because like you can be anything that you want to be on there. Like there can be someone like a little old woman that's looking after her cats, posting videos, and she's got 3 million followers on it, and she's getting crazy views every single video. On Instagram, that just doesn't work. That's like your nana on Instagram. Like, she's whatever.
Yeah.
She's got a private account. You see a cat, she has 2 likes. But something that I do really like about TikTok is the fact that you can see everything on there, which I think is a good thing.
I think the other thing for me is why it grabs me so much, not only because it's inclusive to everyone and anyone can be on it and produce great content.
And just be themselves as well.
You're an artist. You become an artist once you make a TikTok video, especially if you do it well. You add a great song in the background that will then blow. You have great fucking effects in there, and then you have, you have
Dare I ask?
Yeah, do you want me to pour them? I feel like as a gentleman I should pour the drinks.
Make me feel like we're in a club. Up in
Take
the
us
club,
back.
where we were drinks.
I love that song.
Um,
Oh,
Yeah, I like TikTok. TikTok's great, but I just don't think artists should make music for TikTok. Like, just have a TikTok, enjoy your TikTok. If your TikTok does well, cool. Like, if your song does well on there, amazing. But like, don't force it.
It's
like,
the
anything, don't force it.
organicness. I think that's something that I've noticed about TikTok is when it is organic, that's when the people love it. It's like these tunes that like even these like UK tunes that like the Don't Rush. That literally just started on a whim. I didn't even know that had the ability to break.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that kind of. I thought it was cork.
It is cork inside. Maybe, I don't know. I like.
Looks like
Oh
metal.
wow, it looks like metal. Yeah, a metal cork. Oh,
They got us fucked up.
he didn't even break that in the end.
Yeah.
Organicness.
Yeah.
But do you think that TikTok is ruining the music industry?
Yes and no. Yes, because people are aiming to make TikToks and make them blow, and because they're like, I need a dance challenge. Da, 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 da.
Oh yeah, I need to make a dance for this. But is it any different from? Remember when like Soulja Boy Tell 'Em came out?
No, that's why I keep saying Soulja Boy is one of the best rappers ever. He revolutionized
But
everything.
wait, what was that thing that happened recently that he was gonna get cancelled over?
Nah, he's beefing a wrestler. That's all I know. He's beefing Randy Orton from WWE.
I thought there was something else. I think
If that
there's
song
something
came
else.
out now, do you think it would have done what it done back then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because imagine, if anything, it might have done better.
Probably.
That's
What do you
true,
mean?
actually.
He had the original dance. He had the original viral video.
was-
Like, Soulja Boy is a
He
pioneer.
kind of kicked off that whole having
Yeah.
a dance to a song
A
and get
challenge,
everybody
yeah.
do it like a challenge.
Yeah. I was doing that on ice skates at the ice rink
What?
every Saturday. Yeah.
What, Ali Pali?
But I was holding on to the sidebar because obviously I can't skate for shit. So I would do it, but lift my leg up really gently and watch everybody else in the middle actually smash it.
That's so funny.
But
Nah, I rate
to Ali
Soulja
Pali.
Boy, man. I think he gets disrespected, but you have to deep it. In the era when he came through, yeah, it was just after 50 Cent type time, yeah?
yeah.
And like, I wanted to be the most gangster rapper ever to follow 50, or they didn't know how to market you. Like, it was just like, oh, change your style and do pop. Like, see how Tinch Strider was doing pop, Skepta was even doing pop. Soulja hacked Limestream, what was it called?
LimeWire.
LimeWire, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
And like, because remember, you try and download any song, and it would be Soulja Boy. It would be what I can't
Me
remember the
Through the
thing.
Phone?
No, not even Kiss Me Through. What's the one before
Wait,
that? What's the original? Crack that Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy, now tell that,
Yeah.
crack that. Well,
Yeah.
okay,
Like,
now
you
Soulja
download
Boy,
any
yeah.
song. Like, you can search for flipping
No,
the Kooks. You could search for Dizzy Rascal. Whatever you download, it's Soulja Boy. Crack that. So that was
Oh my!
sick.
I forgot that. I forgot that even happened. I just had those moments on LimeWire when you would download something and it was like, I did not have sexual relations with
No,
that
those
one.
two things, yeah. Bill Clinton.
Did you
I
not
did
ever have
not
that?
have
never-
sexual
Everything
relations
that I
with that.
downloaded in one period of time
Yep,
is
yep.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I had no idea what was going on.
So
I
I
was
think that was a
literally
virus.
like 16 years of age. Like, I did not know what was happening.
I think that was a virus, and that's where Soulja got the idea to be like, oh, if they can do that, then I can just put my song there instead.
And is that where you two got the idea from?
Genius.
No, I did. What did you
YouTube.
do?
No, is it you two? When have they hacked iTunes?
Music.
They
Apple
didn't.
Music?
They didn't hack them. They did a deal.
No,
Oh.
that felt like
No,
they
that
hacked
felt
it
like a
because I
hack.
wasn't a
No,
part
they
of that.
did a deal. Apple.
I'm sorry, but how much did they
Apple thought
pay
we
to
all
do
wanted-
that?
Apple thought we all wanted you two on our phone.
No, what? No.
Yeah, do you know what? That killed the band because they were always like that tune. I remember having that hello tune. I can't remember how it goes.
Hello, hello, hola.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that tune. And I was like, you know, that one of them bands that you say, oh yeah, right, they do their thing in it. No, that was a big hit. It was like soundtrack for a film or some shit, yeah.
It was.
And I was like, oh yeah, they do their thing, you too. And then they forced their album onto everyone's iPhone, and everyone was like, nah, fuck you too.
Really?
How dare they? Like,
Oh,
it killed
no.
their brand identity.
And it's like I swear it was like a bit hard to delete, or maybe that was just
yeah,
me.
it was.
You couldn't delete it.
Yeah.
No, literally.
It was
like,
forced
really
on our
hard.
phones.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the Weeknd the other day basically was like, I think he was like tweeting about the Grammys because he's been snubbed yet again.
Yeah.
I love
No.
when they go on rants.
He's quit the Grammys. He's like, I'm
Basically,
never doing...
yeah. And I have to quote this because I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, so Blinding Lights becomes the first song in Billboard Hot 100 history to spend a full year in the charts, top 10.
Oh wow!
Top 10.
Congratulations.
52 weeks.
Jeez.
So this track dropped in 2019, and into 2021, it's still one of the biggest songs in the country.
It's in our top
Blinding
10 right
Lights.
now, you know. It's in our top 10 right now. It's the Super Bowl.
That's nuts. And then when I had a look into the actual article, there looks like there's been quite a few people, including Drake, that have like gone through moments of time where they're like, nah, fuck the Grammys. Do you think that there's too much emphasis on having to be awarded with something for your work? Or do you think that it's like quite rightly so if you're in the industry wanting to strive for getting these awards?
It's a top tier award, isn't it? And like,
it's like the Oscars of the
exactly that. And all I can say is, on one hand, in your head, you have to be like, fuck awards, fuck external validation. I do what I do because I do it and I know I'm good at it. Like, that should always be your thinking. But on the other hand, there's always going to be a part of you that's like, it'll be so sick to win this. It'll be so sick to be a part of this because it's bigger than me. So many classic people got it. Like legends have got it. So it's like, even if you don't believe in external validation, you'd still be gassed to win one. It's like, I probably would never win a Nobel Peace Prize, but I'd love to win a Nobel Peace Prize just because. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't even think, the more I think about it, I remember having this conversation a while ago, I was like, I don't think I'd accept an OBE or an MBE today now at 27. But
because of the institution.
It was even before. Like, I was having this conversation 2-3 years ago with friends. I remember even having a conversation with an ex about it. Like, I was like, do you know what's mad? Like, if I got offered one, I wouldn't take one. But like, it would mean so much to my grandma, and my mum would be like, rah, sick. Like, it would be sick to be asked to have one, but at the same time, like, certain things you wouldn't take. I don't think Grammys is the same because you would take the Grammy, you'd take an Oscars. Like, I would love to win an Oscar. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, it can't be the reason why you do what you do. It's a catch-22 because you can't aim for it. It's like the TikTok thing. You shouldn't make it your mission to get this thing. But if you do get it, if you do go viral, if you do get an Oscar, if you do get a Grammy, sick. I've done this. Like, this is a part of my journey that I've...
Yeah,
you know what?
I just it just happened.
I just don't understand. Like, ever since The Weeknd made Earned It, his career just went tenfold. And I cannot understand and I cannot fathom.
From Earned It? I thought he was doing bits before.
No, that was the turning point.
Oh, wow.
That's when he went pop.
That's when he went pop. That's when he turned. Yeah.
That's when people like...
Because obviously he was doing his whole like House of Balloons, all his EPs, etc., etc. But it was Earned It was the song that...
That's like big in
blew him.
Like, the
yeah.
stuff you're talking about.
Yeah.
So it's like, you see like AJ Tracy.
And I don't understand how he's not been given a Grammy. Because his career...
I think it's the same thing as Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah.
So my thing with Leonardo DiCaprio is, remember him, David Blaine, and Tobey Maguire used to be in a crew called the Pussy Posse, like back in Hollywood back in the day.
Don't remember that.
No.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, we were too young actually. We don't remember it, but it's a thing.
But Scully just knows these things. One thing about Scully is he just knows. He just knows.
Yeah.
So he was in a gang called the Pussy Posse, which is Tobey Maguire and David Blaine, and I'm guessing they're called the Pussy Posse because they went around just shagging all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So my theory is the reason why he didn't get an Oscar for Time is he shagged someone's daughter that was on the committee, someone important.
This is your theory.
This is my theory. I don't know this. This is all alleged. No one's ever come out with this or accepted it. But I can't imagine why, since from Titanic, Romeo and Juliet, all these amazing films, Shutter Island, and
If
this.
you
There
haven't
has
seen
to
him in
be.
Gilbert Grape,
Yeah.
that should have been it for him.
He didn't get an Oscar until people were like, hold on a second.
Like,
Leo's been active for 20
petitioned
years.
for it,
They're like, why the fuck
basically.
has he not got an Oscar?
Yeah,
Even at Titanic.
That's what I mean.
In it.
Like, he deserved one from time. And I
Some
think
people have done like proper meaty
yeah,
performances and got Oscars.
I love Juicy J. He's one of my favourite rappers and producers of all time. But how did he get an Oscar before Leonardo
Wait,
DiCaprio?
what?
He got an Oscar back in like 2005 for Hustle and Flow. Because he wrote the theme tune.
Hustle and fucking Flow.
Hustle and Flow is good. Don't do that.
No, but again,
Context.
I got this mixtape, man.
Context.
The song is
I got
hard
this
as that.
mixtape. He said it's hard out here for a pimp. Yeah, that's what
When you're trying
slaps.
to get this money for the rent.
What? Are you dumb? That tune is hard.
can't
He
even.
deserved that Oscar.
I can't.
But Titanic came out before that, so Leo should have had one. But my
Then
thing
he
is,
did Inception.
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
Inception.
And then
He did
Shut
bare
Up
films. He
Island.
did bare films.
Come on, man.
He even did. Was it Leo who's in The Island? Like the film,
Yes.
yeah. So like, but I think the same thing's happened on The Weeknd. I think he's making music that is critically doing better, but he must have pissed someone off. Maybe he did coke
On
or
his
someone's
way
door
up.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're just like, no, we're not giving you the Grammy because we don't like you.
It seems to be like a running trend of performers that aren't getting the recognition that they deserve.
But
Black
guys,
performers
I just
that
feel
aren't getting the
like-
recognition that they deserve
I
when
just
it comes to
feel
the
like-
Grammys anyway.
Yeah, but I feel like we know that these things are not going to happen because of who it's run by. I feel like they also know that we're going to kick up a stink. And then they're still going to be like, well, you're still not running it. It's us. But carry on, because you're creating more traffic for us.
Don't worry,
Do you know what I mean?
don't worry. Like when you look at the biggest execs of the last like 30 years, yeah,
They're
a lot of them are
dying.
black.
Oh.
No, a lot of them are black. Like the ones on top, like are probably going to pass because of life expectancy, right? Yeah.
So
the
I'll
top
take that
ones-
dying. Yeah.
I like Diddy, like your Diddy's, and you're flipping. Trying to think of more recipes, Andre Harrell, but like it's people like that. Like a lot of them come from the black scene, black culture, which means that at one stage we will be the ones deciding these things.
Yeah, no, it's I feel like change is coming 100%, and I feel like more and more as the years go by, like it's sad to say it because it should be happening now, but I feel like more and more as the years go by, the recognition is just going to keep getting recognized.
The recognition is just going to keep getting recognised. Are you drunk?
Bit
How much
tipsy.
did you drink before I came in? Did you guys? Was
is how you know
this
the
a full
point is
bottle? Was this a
turning.
full
No,
bottle?
it was
before I came in?
half. It was
Okay,
half.
alright, cool.
It was
I
half.
was gonna
You
say
know
if you
it's
drank that
turning.
much before,
Because
No.
we make up
no.
words and we sing.
okay,
That's
cool.
when you know it's turned.
I will just say like when I was younger, I
Welcome.
always never used to get the Brits and the Mobos and what was on the
Oh,
panel.
fuck
Yeah, for
that.
both of
I'm
them.
Used to what?
sorry.
I used to not get them. I was like, how
Oh.
did this person miss it? And and why is that person not there? And
Mm.
this year, I was lucky enough to be on the panel for both of them.
Woo!
And but when I spoke to some of my friends who were doing it as well, and a lot of them were my peers, I was like, this is how it changes, isn't it? Like these awards are created, and it's like this person and that person, and they do it because they're high up and they're the person who's supposed to do it, and blah 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 blah. But we wake up feeling like this person got snubbed and that person got snubbed. But like two things. One, now I know the change is actually happening because, like I said, I was on panels for both, so I'm like, oh shit! Like I'm looking around, and I'm like, yo, that's my man. Like me and him been doing this together for years, and that person been doing that together for years. They get it. Yeah?
So is it actually a whole, like all of you that I'm deciding who's going to get this nomination, or
a lot of awards are part public and part committee.
okay,
So like the committee will help decide who should be nominated, and the public will decide who wins.
right,
Pardon me.
right.
Some
So
are-
because with the whole going back to like this person got snubbed situation.
That's what I was gonna say. Second part is it's actually harder than you think, because there's only so many slots that can be given to nominees. Yeah, and like there's so many artists. Like, there's so many artists. So it's like the Mobos. Like for example, I remember people being like, "This person been subbed and that person been subbed," and we were looking at it thinking, "Right, we want to put them people up, but like there's like let's say for this award there's 6 slots up for grabs." And there's 12 artists who are sick in that genre. Like, how do we decide? Like, you just got to go. And, like, it's a lot of arguing as well. What people don't know is because it's a committee, yeah, it's not like one person says something, you just all go with it. Like,
So
you
wait,
have
is it
meetings,
literally
you
like a
argue.
situation where you have to say this name, hands up for this person, and like, is it picked like that?
Everyone
sort of thing?
like, the way we did it is people stated a case. like for a
Wow.
certain genre.
So
like,
he was literally
I was like,
in
yo,
court, like
this person should be nominated for this award because they've done this, and I'm not trying to make it bait who like obviously
of course.
Like, this person's done this and they've done that, and like I think they've made this much growth, and then like, my brethren might be like, yo. And when I say bridging, I don't mean like as in we got picked because we were bridging. It's like it's just somebody who might be on the panel that I'm friends with. Just to
clarify, because you know people like to take things out of context.
Yeah. I might argue something, and like the other person on the panel will argue the complete opposite opinion, and then because there's different members of the panel, like another person might be like, "Oh, I hear what you two are saying, but I think this person should be nominated," and it goes on for hours. Like it actually goes on for hours. Like it's a very long process, and like. Nobody in the committee is ever going to be 100% happy, let alone everyone at home. But like, it's like, and you guys know because you do radio, you DJ, all of this stuff, yeah? Nobody's ever 100% happy anyway in life. Like, you can do a set, yeah? You can do a set, yeah? No, but you can do a set, yeah? And you think like 90% of the room have loved it. 95 even, yeah? There's still going to be like 5% who are like, but I would have played this one song, or she forgot to play this, or and it's
it
like...
wasn't loud enough. And when I asked you to play my song,
they didn't play it.
People are so critical. People are bare critical. It's like, it's not that simple. Like, it's not that simple in life. Like, so I have a newfound respect for people who decide awards. But at the same time, beyond that, I just think, like I said, it's difficult because we want to win awards, but we also have to know that it's not important to win them. Yeah. Like, for example, I'd rather 5 million people in the world think I'm sick. They think I'm the hardest. They start saying Scully's the best presenter who's ever been out, yeah? But I don't win an award that year, yeah? Then, like, let's say 50,000 are onto my stuff and I'll win some award. Like, cool, the award is cool. And thank you to all 50,000 people who watch me, yeah? But you'd rather the people know you're sick than you win an award for people saying you're sick.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you know what it is? It's getting around that mentality. It's a mindset thing, I think, more than anything else. Because it's like even going back into like school and whatever, or doing certain things in particular, you might know that you're sick. Your friends might be like, oh my God, you're sick. But because the teacher isn't telling you, oh yeah, you're doing a thing, you can have this complex of thinking, oh my God, I must, like, you start doubting yourself and whatever. So in a way, obviously in a roundabout way, but if anything, like seeing the Weeknd tweeting, being like, oh, like snub the Grammy, like fuck the Grammys, this, that, and the other, it still goes to show that you can be this multi-millionaire, have everything you need in life. You've got your music bangs. Everyone loves you. You're trending here, there, and everywhere. And he's still just wanting that little bit more of recognition from the music society to say you are, you know, another person saying you're fucking good and this is, we're going to give you an award. It's mad, isn't it? When you put it into context, it is actually mad.
Ari did it as well. Your girl Ari, like there was like some soul award or R&B award. I think it was the BET Awards.
Yeah.
Something like that. She was nominated but she didn't win. And she was like, oh, I'm being snubbed by these award shows, fuck them. And I get it, like I do get it, because there's definitely awards, yeah? God willing, I'll be nominated for an award in the next 2 years, 3 years, whatever, yeah? And if I don't win it, I will be like, oh, bun them. Not even if I don't win it.
No, Scully will be vocal on Twitter.
Not even if I'm nominated, if I don't get nominated. Let's say I go and do a flipping Vice documentary and then a Channel 4 show, yeah? I don't get nominated for an award, yeah? And these awards come out. In my head, I'll be like,
would you get offended by people that are just, because there's always the people on social media that are just like, oh, like he thinks he's too big for his boots, like.
But this is the thing about the Weeknd and Ari. They could go to any country, city in the world and sell out an arena because they've got fans. That should be enough.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you need.
That should be enough. Because if you've got that much power musically, again, with your complex about the teachers, like, not your complex, but the
oh no, I've had that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've had that before.
And it's
like you get the teacher's favourite.
Yeah.
You then start thinking to yourself, oh my God, am I not good enough? Am I shit? Do I need to do more? But then it's your friends that carry on egging you on until you know that you are actually worthy and you're actually sick, that then make you realise that it's less about the validation from these fucking other people.
And that's why
and it's more about how
vocal.
you feel, and you know your friends are saying that you're good, that use that to egg you on.
That's why I wouldn't be vocal about not winning an award, or not getting nominated for an award. Because I'm vocal about stuff on Twitter that pisses me off, trust me. But awards, I don't think I would be, because I've got really good friends, like really honest friends, and I've got the best thing I've got as well. Yeah, if I didn't trust my friends, which I do, I've got little brothers, and like they're very honest. Like they don't like. I'm always gonna be their brother, so I don't have to do stuff to impress. I don't have to impress my friends, and I don't have to impress my family.
Yeah.
So like when I do stuff, I know it's good because my friends and family tell me, and they're not. If I do something that's shit, yeah, they don't pander to me. They don't go, oh yeah, that was good. They'll be like, why did you do that? That was shit. Like, if I do something really good, they're like, yo, that's really... even when I'm unsure on stuff, they're like, yo, that was sick. Well done, you did this. Da, da, da. So like, yeah, the award was sick. It would be great to win awards. Like I said, God willing, we all win loads of awards for all the stuff we're doing.
What award are you gonna win?
What award am I gonna win?
What is it? What award is it that you want to win?
I actually don't know. I genuinely haven't thought
award.
about that. I just want to win an award.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
What presenter awards are there? I'd like to make. I made the long list of the Mobos this year.
Hey.
I'd like to make the short list. Like I'd like to. This year I'd like to make.
This
or next year,
innit?
I'd like to be nominated. Yeah. Yes, of all awards, there's a non list. So like anybody who's been doing something in the scene will get nominated. So like let's see best R&B album. Yeah. Like for the Grammys. Yeah. Before they get to the short list, which we can vote for, there's a long list, which is like most of the people who've made R&B albums.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
Why have I got Ivor Novella in my head? What musical is that?
That's an award. That's a music award. It's a very hard one to get because it's
prestigious,
like,
very prestigious.
Like proper critics' choice.
Like Michael Jackson level.
Well, Dave won.
One.
Stormzy has.
That's why his price is so high. Because it's like.
I really feel like Getz could be up there this year.
Yeah, I feel like he should win a lot of awards.
I feel like he could get one this year.
The album is.
I have
really
a bit
good.
of a feeling. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what award I want, but I'd love to get to like some shortlists and like just be, because it's just good to see your name amongst peers. So like when I was on the long list, yeah, like I was looking at it, I was like, bruh, I'm next to all these people that I think are sick. Like Chunks is on the long list, fucking
Sick.
Fiddy's on the long list, like flipping Munya's on the long list. Obviously that's my dog. Like Henry's there. I'm like, yo, like. Man made the list to get amongst all these people that I think are hard, like, which means that I'm doing something like I don't think I'm levels with them, but it's good that people see my work.
Recognition.
Like, oh, you're doing something. So to be nominated for me, I know artists will say but to be nominated in my head is a mad honor.
It's that
because it's like they're looking aside the people that everyone is looking at. I'd like to make a short list. I don't know what awards I want to be nominated for, but like I said, as long as like I don't give a fuck if I win, as long as my checks keep getting bigger and they're clear. Because really and truly, what's the award? What's the award actually doing for you? Like it sits on your mantelpiece.
It doesn't pay.
It's really nice, but I'd rather get a bigger invoice. Like I'd rather because people are paying me 20, 30 racks. I think the
nomination alone will up your price.
Oh no, 100%. Because you can say nominated, like a.
That's
what they do with like films and stuff on the Billboard. Like nominated,
Oscar
nominated film.
He didn't win, but
he was nominated.
Well, it's good enough. It's good. It's real shit. Like
it's sick.
I don't know. It's hard for artists as well because I think the worst thing for awards is I think with a presenter you can just know you're sick and just do it. Do you know what I'm saying? With an artist, that music is your baby. Like it's super your baby, and it's like you want everyone to love it as much as you do. So that's why it's probably more personal. I think I won't start feeling like that until I start doing documentaries. Like when I have like one-off pieces of work that stand alone, like let's say I go do a documentary, like I said, with like a Vice next year or something like that, that's when I'll probably be like, I really hope this wins that award because I worked for it on it for like a year and I spent this much time, bare sleepless nights, all these arguments I had, like that's when you get in that zone. And I get why artists are like that, but when it's presenter awards, I feel like we're probably less, or even like DJ of the Year awards and that, I feel like we're less personal amongst it because it's just like, you probably look at the lineup, like I said, you probably think, all these are hard. Like, Rob, like people are putting me alongside these lot. Like I listen to so
even when someone asks me to play at their event, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Me? Are you sure?
Yeah. No, for real.
I'm like, wow, thanks guys. That feels like a nomination for me.
For
you
real,
know what I mean? Because it's just like
it's the recognition, isn't it?
Yeah, you listened to that and you thought it was good. Appreciate it.
Just getting a booking is like nice.
Yeah.
Like, I remember my first 3-figure like invoice for presenting,
MAD.
and I was just like, yo, like swear down, like.
So this is they said yes.
Yeah,
like,
like, you can give me like, you can give me £100 for like 10 nuggets.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
are you sick? Like, I talk every day for free. Okay, cool. Like, so being grateful probably helps bear. Like,
yeah.
and like, if the Weeknd is listening, yeah, what I would say is, just remember you probably made about 50 M's this year. Yeah, so
Do you know
if
what I
you didn't win a
mean?
Grammy, even if you didn't win a Grammy, yeah, fuck the Grammys, you have 50 M's. Like, that's how I'd feel if I was at that
And
level.
we all still appreciate your music.
Yeah,
That's the
like,
main thing.
That's the thing. Whoever wins it, that's another thing as well. I rate myself bare, like in a good way. Like as in, like I know what I bring to the table and shit. Yeah. So if someone wins an award over me, I'm like sick for that person because I'm the hardest.
Yeah.
Like big up them, but I'm the hardest.
Yeah. Believe in your own source. You know that you're the
even
shit.
if I don't
like,
think I'm the hardest, yeah, I know that they're not doing what I do. So if I'm the Weeknd, yeah, and let's say Ari Lennox wins the award, yeah, Ari's sick. Big up her. I'm so glad she got that award. She can't make Blinding Lights though. I can't make New Apartment, but she can't make Blinding Lights. Everybody's doing different things.
Facts.
Like you can win an award for best presenter of this thing, and you can win an award for best DJ of this, but I'm gonna do this thing. Like everybody's in their own lane, and that's another thing as well. I think everybody is competing against everyone else, and you are. But when you deep it,
But also everyone's got their own thing. Like everyone's
Yeah.
got their own niche.
And you know what I love about us as friends from Represent? We all do the same thing, but extremely different.
But have their own niche, have our own
I could
thing.
book, if I was a booking agent or whatever, I could book everybody from Represent for literally a unique project because everybody does something that is not the same as everybody else.
and that's why you gotta be yourself, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on that
moral of
note,
the story, yeah. Oh yeah,
it's
4:47.
yeah, and
Oh, is
you've
it-
got a meeting,
No, 5:30. Don't worry about me.
They have to come in at 5.
and they've got to come in at 5. Yeah.
Have they got to come in at
Scully.
5? Who's next?
Thanks.
We don't even know.
We don't even know.
Big up
We
Gin
don't
and
even
Juice
know.
podcast. I had
Yeah.
some gin. It's warm.
And
to my
juice.
chest.
Honestly, I feel very
Wiz Khalifa.
Warm my chest. Yeah, big up Wiz Khalifa. Long time fan. If you're listening to this, send me some KK Kush.
We're gonna
Yeah,
at him.
send me some KK Kush.
Oh, actually, no. We do tag McQueen and the Violet for so
Yeah.
because
And
of
we
the
need to
amount of
take
times.
pictures with you.
Because of the amount of times that
have to
he's
wrap
said
this up.
Wiz Khalifa alone, I feel like Wiz might post this. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Laid back.